Alright, so Omen playbook on Lotus from my POV. What I think about Omen, along the side to come with the Omen, Sage, Chamber, Neon, Fade. Omen is very always gotta this blind of Omen is gonna have the biggest impact throughout the rounds, like the initiative of the rounds. Omen in this calm is gonna be way more aggressive than it should be because of having two sentinel players. Omen's gonna be not aggressive but more initiative. It's gonna kick off things with the Neon and the Sage better. So you set it on A, right? Starting A. Right off the rip, it's gonna be like a wall. If you can get it deep, it's better. Like it's just more unexpected, and you kind of dodge like the detonate and whatever. Just jump over, you can go very far and basically didn't take any damage. Don't worry about they jumping you because the Neon's gonna wall for you basically at the start of the round, right? And then you're gonna have a fade eye up here. So the purpose of hitting up here is like when the fade eye scan, or when the Neon wall drop, it's gonna be very like all over a sudden. You're gonna be here to catch up angles. So that's some aiming power required. Gotta have some good shooting to react to a fast situation. Next thing you can do is also like go over here. Be a little more tricky. Gotta be more careful with where your TP. One of the things that you can do is sometimes teams are stupid, right? For some reason they smoke up here. This is perfect. It's when the smoke fade and or after you take aiming control with this right now, you can also TP up here, but less likely you're gonna do that because you have chamber for the flank, so you don't really need to be up here. But it comes down to it, you can always play up here. Now A hits. Sage, Fade, Neon, Omen. Don't talk about the chamber. The chamber is gonna be a perma liquor. So you're gonna be the Omen from this world, right? And you're gonna combat. When the door opens, so fucking potential display right here, which I personally love to do. Right? You gotta be holding for this guy and see the door. Or if the tree guy want to fucking comes out. When you open the door, the Neon's gonna spam this again. Sometimes send it with a Neon dot. With a two dot. Take this then. Even though you wait for him, but that's how you can fight up. And then you're gonna have a Monarch this ready. You can argue this one, right? But I prefer this one. Like this.
Still in sight.
It takes like an extra corner over here. The guys sometimes play like here to hold this line. So I feel like doing this one's much better.
Blinding.
This is where the Neon's gonna scale, right? Neon's gonna scale on top of Omen line. But like the way you guys coordinate things, you have to wait for the main guy to. The fade on main is gonna send another dog this way. So it's gonna have an extra eye. After you blind,
blinding,
like instantly gonna helping you now because your Sage probably gonna wall this, so your smoke
shadows traveling.
And
Cover going out.
This one right here. Oh,
Here.
careful back there. Be mindful of this. And you can do this, but they can do this, but it's basically suicide. Don't do it too far up, right? Do it like deep down a little bit.
Shadows traveling.
Just land like on
Here.
top of this. That way you see the enemy that's way better. And then there's a lot of potential things you can do. You can try to play for hold aside if the enemy doesn't have like good ult. That's always one of my favorite moves. Or you can just focus. Right? And if you're able to save a blind to mid rounding and everything, getting up here provide you with this blind right here.
Stealing sight.
Basically stop entire heavy retakes. A single blind.
Stealing sight.
Right? Kind of no escape type of thing. And you can do this too, but very situational.
Cover going out.
Prioritize smoking for safety before you prioritize doing stuff like this, right?
Shadows traveling.
This is very tricky. Kind of not do this, right? Do it a little bit more
Shadows traveling.
I'll say. Like this. Now it becomes a little hard. This enemy can just like zip down with the smoke over their feet and just swing out, then it's gonna become a trap. That's A. A fight though. A fight comes out to A fight, then Omen's probably gotta be here. Yeah, I'm tripping. And Omen's probably gonna be here. Immediately.
Blinding.
Because you don't have the other flushes.
Stealing sight.
By the timing for your neon.
Blinding.
Trying to
Here.
power systems. It might not be perfect on this low angle, but it doesn't matter. You're trying to get the guys that's like jumping across, going through too. So
Blinding.
like that. And then you break these things.
Cover going out.
Smoke. Always smoke first, and then break the thing. And then you're gonna be up here. Because being up here, you can still do this, right? You can still smoke C all the way up here. So this is really good. Oh, yeah, on the day fight, you're gonna aim for it. Best thing you've been able to get your ult, because when you smoke this and you see, you can just always TP from the forward also early. And then retake. So when the retake happens, dominantly Omen's gonna play like here with Sage when the retake happens. If you retake like both from stairs and top, Sage can go like this, right? And then you on the contact is gonna on the eye contact is gonna blind this. Even if your Sage wall is pretty good, then you can also potentially do this.
Stealing sight.
This is a very good blind. But ideally this is your blinding position.
Stealing
Blind
sight.
This blind though,
Blinding.
I don't think that many people is gonna be here. They probably either play here or here. Like this towards this area, so don't prioritize blind.
Stealing sight.
Prioritize these or this. Especially you're not one of the hitting points. Like the heaven guys gotta be your hitting points.
Blinding.
Like this. So much better. Your face gonna throw a 9 like right here.
Here.
Which is spot pretty some good spot for you. Like kinda unexpected. Or you can blind it on top of 17, right? This is also one of the plays where you reset on there, by the way. If something happened. And basically they hit A or something, and you can just do this. Okay, B. B is your playground. Also, because most of the time you're starting here. Many percent of the time you're starting here, or you probably never gonna fully start anywhere else. But you start here on defense a lot. You might start here on C. That's the only two. That's your two starting hotspot. Like either here, or there. B default when you're trying to take control of B lane, right? It's gonna be ready right here. Okay. Neon running up. Neon running up right here, sitting here. Your Sage gonna show spot this. Jago spot or whatever. And then if Sage spot a lot, like 2 or 3, and then your Neon's gonna go. If not any, Neon's gonna come here, jump spot this and jump spot this also. Make sure it's clear. Then your Sage gonna wall this. Then you immediately go over here and be ready for this one. This blind right here. The moment you tap it away. If you listen to and you hear there's a lot of C and we decide to fight C, to retake C or ape C basically.
Stealing sight.
Do this one, which is very dangerous. Of course, before you do that, you have to warm up.
Cover going out.
Right. So when you're blind out, Jason spot nothing. Noise C. Come here and really start.
Shadows traveling. Blinding.
It's your thunder. I think the Sage will tap the door. Neon's gonna go over here. Right here. At the moment they tap the door to fight, and then Neon's gonna wall out. It's gonna wall out like that. So you have option to you have option to 3, which created like the next angle. The Sage is gonna slow too around the area with the Neon stun. Your Fade is gonna play this angle. Fade out this and potentially fight up with you when you're sticking here. You're gonna have the Neon wall for yourself. Right? So when the TV is hopefully not dark. I recommend Omen player watch the Sage one and the Neon one to see what is the tendencies, to see what is the utilities gonna be like in each of those POV. So that's be aggressive. Be attack. Just since your Sage gonna wall this. Right, so you're gonna do this.
Cover going out. Cover going out.
And then very dependent on whether you want to blind, whatever the spot that, because your Omen's your Fade. It's gotta dock this, right, and then Fade like this. Smoke deeper, whatever.
Shadows traveling.
If they break the Fade out, then you blind on top of the gun sound. Or if they don't, you save them one, right? And play towards like this. Because the phase 2 of the BVP bot is gonna be taking this. Right, with the Neon Stun, the Fate Tether, and one of them can be missing, right? One of those whose ability can be missing, very dependent on the situation.
Blinding.
For them. See defense. When you retake,
Cover going
it's
out.
very good, very crucial. Like, your Neon's gonna have a lot less like stressful moments, problems, time when you smoke like this. If they do the gas smoke.
Here.
If the enemy doesn't do the gas smoke, arguably you can do this.
Cover going out.
Right? Help your teams. But be mindful of this.
Plants the spike.
And then this line is very important when the re-60 happens. Right here.
Stealing sight.
Yeah, make sure it gets this guy though. Like, do it a little higher up. So make sure it gets the guy. Alright. So I mean basically looking at like head level.
Stealing sight.
We should get a guy up here. You know, this guy down here kind of like for sure. Smoke first and then do that. Start C fight, right? Start C fight. You're gonna start here. Right off the rip.
Shadows traveling.
Why not? Right? Like this. This Sage and Neon's gonna swing this. Depends on sound, noise. They're either gonna wall this off or not. You can start here if you want to. Make you closer to the fight.
Blinding.
But if they go left, then your blind's gonna be a little less relevant. But you can trust on your Sage and Neon to cover this left side, and you just fight the right side. If not anything, they wall this. You're probably gonna want to open the door and fight. And fight B if in case they go B. You're gonna be like here. With your blind, right? So your blind kicks up a lot of actions. The tap door. Tap door.
Stealing sight.
Right? And Sage Lotus. So you just fight this guy over here, not to take beaming control, but to slow down the hits and maybe do some damage, waste some YouTubes, and then the hits gonna be easier. Retaking B is very much situational and optional for you. Like, it's just whether your creativity lies. C attack. C attack is, you also play a very big crucial jobs.
Shadows traveling.
Right?
Cover going out.
Then you don't tell me. You do. This is your spot. And then it's a communication thing between you and the Neon. If Neon decides to go right, then I mean most of the time you probably can still do the right blind. Like this.
Blinding.
So yeah, you can mess this up though, so practice that. You don't want to see it down here. It will also allow the tempo. Ideally, you don't have to get this box. Try to get this chokes. Right?
Stealing sight.
Neon run 90% of the time it's gonna be this scout, because there's gonna be a fate over here too. And this round is much safer for the Neon, because most of the time they're gonna play like mollies and trips and over here this way. And Neon can just knife it like the blinds right here, right? Neon can easily flank this guy. With you two being up here too, this guy's doomed to. So practice with your Neon. Or basically your duelist on that scaling. Another smoke delay.
Shadows traveling.
Right? Or you do the gust.
Shadows traveling. Cover going out.
Right, maybe
Here.
create a wall like this. I would not one-way this, by the way, because it's basically create enemy way to walk out. That's a play too. Because most of the time when you hit, like the neon's got a wall like this. From here, wall here, and run here if you want to, but yeah, you gotta run. You can do this. Also, I saw energy do the other day with 100 Thieves. It's neon wall that, and then Omen just
watch them run. My ultimate is ready.
I feel like it's a low waste of util, or waste of ult, since you can easily scale this.
Plant the spike.
And then, or maybe for some info, maybe for info for the neon, but then you be blocked by the 2 walls. So I think
watch them run. My ultimate is ready.
The neon doesn't wall, and then you can get some info over here for the team. One of the Omen cheeky fucking C-Rush ult is this.
Watch them run. My ultimate is ready.
Right? So they either play on site or they come back to you. If they come back to you, the team have to use better sights, and if they don't come back to you, you have this flank. And you have this.
Blinding.
You have this.
Stealing sight.
You have this.
Stealing sight.
That's what I think.
Plants the spike.
When you ult, try to ult like right here. So it's covered from this, right? But you don't want to be too close because you catch up. But yeah, do that after you throw all the util.